Welcome to Hey Therapist. I'm your host, Leslie Ross. With me is my producer, Jay Wesley Lindley. Let's get mental. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hey Therapist.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good to have you back.
Of course.
So today,
Currently on a new dating app.
oh, that's right. You on the fancy one.
I am on the fancy one. And it's been interesting, but what I'm finding is it's a different group of people with that level, but the same problems
Yeah.
that we have with the other dating apps. And it's...
Money does not make you a better person.
It does not. And there was a situation that I had. I remember I was going to tell you about a situation. So we're going to bring that up now.
Okay.
Because it's so funny to me, but also so weird that I'm curious about your take on this.
Okay.
So met this guy, owns a big company in another state, does really, really well. We both were attracted to each other because of that and because of our backgrounds. We started talking, communicating. It was wonderful. I literally was so excited about it because I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's got his shit together.
Right.
I've got my shit together. We're both trying to even get bigger shit together.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, that's in my mind. I'm like, okay, this is really refreshing.
Right.
Even if it doesn't go anywhere, it's just nice for this moment in my life to talk to someone like this. So we're talking. Everything's great. He gives me his phone number. That goes great. We're like communicating, like we're talking about, like how are we going to like navigate this several hours away from each other. There was nothing exchanged that would have ever given this person the idea that it was a inappropriate type of time for us to have we've not had any inappropriate conversations. And in our world of even like just the climate of the world right now with gay, straight, whatever you're dating, people move into phone sex quick.
Oh, real quick.
And it's kind of mind-blowing to me. And
no one wants to see your penis unsolicited.
Here's my deal. There are times that I'm like, oh my God, it's so sexy. You know what I mean? Like, just be real. Like, there are moments that you're like,
sure.
You know what I mean? Because you know you're not going to have anything with this person. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just
play talk.
I'm going to keep it real.
It's OnlyFans talk. I
in
can
this
make money
moment,
at this shit.
Literally, and those conversations happen. But the conversations that him and I were having were very dating type of conversations. It wasn't anything.
Relationship.
It was relationship based. It wasn't anything, like we had added each other on Instagram, like we were following, you know what I mean? It was like moving in such a way that I was like, okay, this is refreshing to see and feel. Go to bed. I wake up and this person had added me on Snapchat, which I will go down a rabbit hole about Snapchat in a little bit. Added me on Snapchat. I did not think anything of it.
Sure.
Because it's Snapchat and I'm like, oh, this would be kind of fun. Like we'll be able to like communicate, whatever.
Just another form of keeping in touch.
Exactly. I wake up and open the Snapchat and it's a very, very inappropriate Snapchat sent.
Is it a video?
Uh-huh. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Because I'm just like, first of all.
Good morning.
Good morning. Would have been nice. I don't know. Like we communicated until we both went to bed. Like that evening. And it was, we never took the conversation to that. Like, so I was very kind of like blindsided by it a little bit.
Was this meant for me?
And I'm not a prude. Trust me, if any of one is going to listen to this, go, no, I'm not a prude. But I was like, why did you send that? I was so confused. I watched it, didn't respond at that moment, but text them and was just like, good morning.
I'm just going to pretend like I haven't seen
Looks
that
like
right now.
that we're both having a good morning type thing. Didn't respond. Then.
At all?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Snapchat pops up again, sends me another video, and it's the full shebang of Obama. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
To completion, I'm guessing.
Completion.
Okay.
And I'm like, whoa. Okay. So I was like, well, that was like super hot. Like, you know, and I was like, that turns me on, but okay, cool. Like, and at that moment, I'm like, okay, this is really weird because he's still not texted me. The day goes, I go to work. He ends up texting me a little bit later. And I want to say he says something, I'm going to have a super busy day at work. I said, okay, great. I will check in later. No response, whatever. I'm sitting at work.
Oh, God.
Midday.
No.
I'm super busy. I get another Snapchat. Sitting at the desk. His desk at work. Full blown erect. And at this point, I am like actually annoyed because instead of you taking the time to actually text me and say, hey, how's your day going?
Right.
Like nothing. You have not.
Or at least make it a joke, thinking about you and then sending me a picture of your erect penis. I'm so glad to hear that gay men and straight men have so much in common.
It's actually disgusting. So I respond back to him and I was like, hey, I'm at work. He responds with another text or a snap.
Imagery.
And I'm like, so I respond back and I say, hey, I think we need to see if we're still on the same page.
Right.
Reads it, does not respond. I don't hear anything from him again for a week.
Oh, my God.
The text message I received back says, hey, I'm so sorry that I have been MIA. I just wanted to let you know that I just feel like that we're not a match.
Cool.
Thank you.
I would agree, sir.
You know what I said back? I said, thanks for responding, but I do agree with that. I hope you have a great life.
And maybe, just maybe.
What in the actual hell here's the deal. Having a playful moment is fine.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm
love it,
now,
especially when it's long distance.
I'm going to engage in it. I'm going to engage with it.
Sure.
But when you're not even responding back to me, and then you're like, I'm getting these messages in the middle. First of all, the middle of the day that you're so busy about tells me that you probably have already sent this to 75 other people, if not probably 700 people.
Did it come off your camera reel? Is this actually
like
you're
a hoe? I'm sorry.
Videos?
You are a hoe. And you are not ready for a relationship. No. But you told me you were.
Yeah.
You told me all these things, but it's not lining up. And I am over that. So what I'm ready for when people ask me, what am I looking for? I'm looking for someone that's real, transparent, authentic, depth, communication, intentional. Like
that wants a relationship.
I do not want that shit anymore. And do I engage in that? Yes. I get horny just like everybody else. Everyone does. Like... But at some point, why would you even tell me that you wanted anything? Just say, hey, I'm trying to get off.
Right.
Cool. Yeah. Great.
I just want to get it in.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
I can understand that. I'm not your person, but go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. And there have been times that I have included myself in that. And there have been times that I'm like, hey, I don't want, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah. I do wish you the best, though. So that's where we're at dating. And it's absolutely alarming.
I'm just glad that gay men also receive those because straight women get those all the time.
Oh, my God. The other day I was at work with one of my friends that I work with, and she goes, look at this. Literally was sent a dick pic in the middle of the day, and she responds back with a picture of me and her and says, we all just saw that. And he says back, oh, sorry, don't really care.
No, he doesn't.
You don't care?
Because how many people have seen it? Like if you're so
you're just
freely...
Do you have OnlyFans? Great. I mean, has OnlyFans really made it this clear that we can just,
yes,
throw our dick around like that?
Literally, yes.
I mean, it's just insane to me.
And nobody
at this
wants
point.
to see that right off the bat. Like, if I'm dating you and we have done nothing physical, I'm going to think about what it might be like.
Absolutely.
I'm going to imagine.
I don't imagine what my car's going to look like before I buy it. I go test drive the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very aware that it's 2025 and we all do premarital sex.
Absolutely. We're going to get to that point. Like, do I need a picture of it preemptively that I did not ask for?
I did not ask for it.
No,
I did not ask for it. Now,
I don't.
If we're both including ourselves,
if you're being playful and you're like, and you're like, hey, I'm doing this. Well, send me a picture. Like, that's a whole different thing. Like, you're just having fun together, and then we have these real conversations over here because we're building something, and that's a huge part of it.
I know,
but I don't want to see it within the first 3 texts that you send me because we matched. Never have I been like, oh, you know what? that just changed my mind on you. No, never. Because if you send me an unsolicited dick pic to anything that I can return a picture on, you're getting one back.
Yeah.
And then when you get all offended, why did you send me that? I didn't want to see somebody's dick. My answer is going to be exactly.
Yeah.
Like, why are we sending just unsolicited dicks to each other? Because I will send you one back. That is an energy.
It's going to be bigger than yours.
Oh, it's so much bigger. I will match that energy. Like, because my dick is bigger.
Is so
it
funny.
may be internal, but my dick is bigger.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to play this game with you. I don't want to see it until I want to see it.
Yeah.
And when I want to see it, you're going to know.
Yeah.
I'll make it real clear.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be any secrets.
Yeah. That's the thing is we're going to both be on the same page.
Yeah.
But I was at the chapter 1 and he was at chapter 44. And I'm like, you done
Like, we missed some steps.
you done fucked this whole book up, buddy.
Yes.
Because yes, does your dick turn me on? And was it nice? Yes. It
Sure,
was.
It can be.
But I'm like, obviously, yes, you're going to send that to 500 other
Yes.
people.
Yeah. Let me go in and look at your snaps and see how many snaps you send a day.
Literally.
Like, I want to see how many you're sending out. Because I know it's not just to me. And if your number's going up by the hundreds
Yes.
in a day.
And you know what?
Yeah,
I'm that crazy to look.
Oh, I do too.
I
Are
am
you
that
kidding
crazy.
me?
So do I probably need help on that? Yes, I probably do.
But do you use it against them?
No, I've never
then
used
you're
it.
fine.
What I do is I will look at it and be like, I just take a mental note. It's like a click, click. Okay, took a mental note.
Same.
And then I'm like, oh, okay, bitch, I'm watching.
I'm watching. How many did you go up in a day? Because I snap. I do snap a lot. I snap my nieces and nephews and my sister. We've got our streak and some friends. I mean, maybe 10 snaps a day. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, the kids send me more, but I don't send that many out. But if your number's going up by the hundreds,
You a hoe.
you a hoe. You
a
out
hoe.
there in them streets
You
and making it
throwing
where
it
it
around.
all disappears.
You're literally making it rain dick.
Yeah, like I don't want that in my life. There was a time that I would have been completely okay with that. Like, there was a phase
God.
in my life where I'm like, hell yeah, come over.
Yeah.
You free?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You up? Like,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
come on. But I am not, and I make that very clear. Even if I
do too.
go out with you, and on the first or second date we have sex,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. If you're okay with that.
Yeah.
But it's because I see something in you that I want a relationship
Yeah.
to build on. Like, it's not because I'm just trying to get it in.
Yeah.
I can do that listen, I ain't got to put any work. I can go take care of myself.
Same.
And not have to talk to anybody because that sounds wonderful. There's no cleanup really.
I was going to say, I don't have to wash my sheets.
I mean, listen, it's
Baby, trust me. I prefer it sometimes.
we're talking about self-care, ladies and gentlemen. Self-care is important.
It is important.
And it is important even if you're in a relationship. It's important.
Exactly.
It's one of those things that I am very upfront with people. And it's one of the reasons I got off the app. I mean, I was on it for like 3 weeks, maybe again. And I hadn't been on it in 7 years. It took me about 3 weeks to realize this ain't it.
Yeah.
Because it's so shallow and people just move on so like, because I don't have my phone. I get a lot of work calls and work texts and all of the things on my phone. I don't have a lot of things that bring notifications. So when I have an app like that, I don't have the notifications turned on. So I just go and check it every so often. And it's like, well, why didn't you answer me? Bitch, I'm working. Like, that's why I didn't answer you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't sit on my phone all day. And in the career that I have, I sometimes don't even have where I can look at my phone.
Exactly.
Like, I may be dealing with a crisis in the building. I may have a client in my room. Like, I'm not going to be on my phone. It's why I will not cross into smartwatches.
Yeah. Me.
Because I cannot stand
Same.
it when people are sitting there talking to me and they're like, looking down, looking down. Like, be here with me.
Present. People have lost the ability to be present
Yes.
at all. Like, that is one thing that drives me insane when I'm talking to someone and I know for a fact that they're not present.
Yes.
Like, I will just stop talking.
Yeah.
And just stare
I
at
do
them.
the same thing.
And they're, what did I just say? And 90% of the time, they cannot tell me.
No.
They can tell me words.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not listening.
Yeah.
then.
You don't know what the context was.
You have
You're not
no
staying
idea
engaged.
what we have even discussed. And it drives, I'm telling you, that is one thing I will actually get angry over. Like, and if I'm eating dinner with someone and they have their phone out, I'm going to hurt your feelings.
I need you, as my niece says, hang up and hang out.
Yep.
Like,
put your phone
turn
away.
it off.
Turn on silent,
Unless
turn it
you,
upside down.
for some reason, cannot.
Exactly.
If you say, listen, my kid's doing this, or they're somewhere, or I have a work thing, they may be calling me late. I'm so sorry. I have to keep, like, I will not mess with anything but a phone call or a text that involves work. Like, but I need to have it out in this moment because I cannot not answer the phone if this person calls.
But that's because you're being,
and you
exactly,
that.
etiquette. It's the etiquette of dinner table etiquette of like, there have been moments where we've had like a business situation happening, and JC and I went to dinner one time, and it was one of those where we were with friends, and we were both like, listen, before we even began, we didn't want to be on our phones, but we are expecting a phone call. So our friends are very chill. They were like, absolutely. But also what I'm not going to do is sit at the table and be on my phone.
Right.
I'm going to get up from the table, remove myself, and go deal with it, and then come back.
Yeah.
People, etiquette in general. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
I just cannot.
Because it's disrespectful.
It is so
disrespectful to the people around you. And even though a lot of people do it, it does not make it okay.
I don't care if you do it.
It's disrespectful.
Still rude. Like, I will, and I'll straight up tell you, you're being rude. Like, I do not.
Like, I'm sorry that you were so busy you couldn't have dinner with me tonight. Like, let's plan this for another time when you don't have so much going on.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that, Candy Crush? Like, what are you doing?
What are you
like,
doing
it's not
over there?
Even anything important
That involves that you
can't spend 30 to hour.
I was going to say, you cannot carve out 1 hour of your day. But that's the society that we live in. So,
it is.
And then we wonder why people can't love themselves. Because they don't know how.
They don't know how.
Because they don't know how to carve the time out to create the safe space for them to love themselves.
And they see, I know a lot of people follow a lot of influencers, and I follow people who I guess you would call influencers. I don't know. Mine's more positive things and therapy related, and like funny stuff or whatever, but I guess those people are considered influencers to an extent. For a lot of them, and a lot of the things that younger people for sure are following, especially our young men, get them off of the incel pages, for the love of God. It's not a male singleness crisis. It's a male not teaching about emotions and rejection crisis, but that's a whole other episode. But I think, when people are like, well, this influencer, that influencer, I'm like, it's false prophets. Like, go and watch a Netflix documentary. Go and watch one of these, of all of these, like the kidfluencers and all of these things. Like, you see what people want you to see, and it's not real. That is not real life. Nobody's world is rainbows and puppies.
No,
it's just not. And you're seeing that, and then you're judging yourself against this image that this person has carefully curated to build the following they have. Because people do only want to see real stuff. I mean, they do only want to see people having fun, and they do only want to be like, that's why you have the watchers you have. But people are also watching that saying, well, that's not my life. Why is my life not like that? What? And instead of trying to make positive changes to go, well, maybe it's because I've got these people in my life that make me feel bad about myself. Let me stop watching this influencer. Let me tune out. Let me see what I enjoy. Let me figure out who I am. It becomes this almost like a personality disorder where you want to be like them, but they're not even being real. And that's the part that, because I love me some TikTok. Listen, I will doom scroll. I will get the little thing that says you should be sleeping. Like, if you've ever been on TikTok long enough, you get a little thing that says you've been on here a long time. No shit, mind your business. Let me keep scrolling. Like, I know that. But it's that instant gratification part of it, that because you're young enough that you grew up with, if you wanted to watch something on TV, you better be home. Like, there's no streaming. You don't get to just find it. You don't get to do those things. Like, I think there's a level of patience and expectation that has been lost in the digital world. And I'm all for social media when used appropriately. Obviously, I'm making a damn podcast. Like, I'm a part of it. But I don't want... And I think that's one of the reasons why when I started it, it's real talk about real mental health shit, because people don't talk real about it. They go on and they're like, well, if you just do this, your life will be better. No, your life will get better if you start doing this, but you also have to do this and this and this and make it a habit and show up for yourself and do all of these things. Like you said earlier, if you cannot love yourself, and like RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? And if you're not happy with yourself, if you're not content in who you are to be able to bring someone in. Now, I'm not saying that someone can't make you happier. I'm not saying they can't add a level of happiness to your life that you haven't had just because you've been alone. Like, yeah, of course they're going to. But if you're looking for someone to solely make you happy, boy, you are setting yourself up.
It's a failure.
Mm-hmm.
I had someone say that to me once before, responded back to them, and I said, I don't want to make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
And they responded back very confused. So I had to go into a very depthy conversation about that I wasn't here to make them happy, that I was just going to be an added benefit for their happiness. They did not respond well to that because they had never had someone call them out and say, I'm not here to make you happy. I ended up telling them that I was no longer going to date them because I wanted them to go work on themselves.
Yeah.
In the end of it, I told him, I said, listen, I know right now you're upset with me. I know that you're angry. You're probably going to go tell all your friends. But I said, if you actually go work on yourself, you will remember this conversation and thank me. Whether we talk or not, you are going to look back and be thankful that I stopped this and I said, hey, I can't make you happy. That's something you got to do on your own. I'm just here to be a benefit for it. I actually heard back from that person about 2 years later.
Nice.
Yeah. And it was really cool. Not to brag on myself at all. Like, it has nothing to do with me at all. It was just from personal experience, just because I was unhappy. I know what it's like.
Absolutely.
I had to go do the work, and I'm still doing the work. I'm not going to stop doing the work on me. They come back and they said, listen, you were right. I did. I took the time and I feel so much better. At that time, I was confused. I had no clue what you even meant by that. But it did wake me up and made me realize I had some things I needed to work on for myself. So thank you. And I was like, you're welcome. Yeah. I wish you the best. And we left it at that. And I do wish him the very best. I hope that he goes on and he matches with someone that truly makes him happier.
Sure. Yes.
But not
happier
happy.
Is the...
But not happy. And it's so random anymore. Like with everything even going on in the social media and how that therapy is being displayed, I'm like, what are y'all watching on TikTok and on these reels? Because it's made me want to dig deeper for myself by watching some of these. And maybe it's just who I am. Yeah. Because I'm a huge Jay Shetty fan and I love him. And I listen to him all the time. And he has challenged me. I've done some of the work and he's challenged me to dig deeper. And I never listened to his things and then just disregarded them. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's kind of weird to me that we're still kind of dealing with some of these same things that people are facing when it's all directly in our face. And therapy's more therapy than I've ever seen it in my entire life.
Yes.
You know, and I love it. It makes me so happy that because, you know, when we were kids, therapy was only for sociopaths, or that's how my parents made it.
Or to go inpatient.
Yeah. And I don't blame my parents for that. That's what they were taught.
That's what they were taught.
And so, like, I have no blame for them for that, but it's just how we grew up that you're not supposed to have therapy. You're supposed to go pray about it.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry, it's not working.
Just pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Yes, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
And I do appreciate like the tough love that they gave me because it did build me into a good man.
Sure.
But we have therapy right at our fingertips.
Literally. On that phone you're doom scrolling on.
Let's use it. Let's listen to some of these people.
But I think it goes into what is your algorithm, you know? Because your algorithm is Jay Shetty. It's self-help. It's all those things where you get a lot of men, especially young men, who are in the Joe Rogan generation.
Oh, Jesus.
And they're watching Joe Rogan and Andrew Tate and all of these incel type men, which I don't want to throw Joe Rogan in the incel.
Toxic masculinity?
Yes. Where women are still supposed to be submissive. And if some woman doesn't, and if they're not doing this, if they're not doing that, and it's women's fault that I'm not having sex. What? Like, no, bro, maybe it's because you're terrible. Like, maybe it's because you have this belief that everyone owes you something and that you don't have to be a better person and you don't have to be intellectual and you don't have to be emotionally available and understand your own emotions and not lash out like a small child when you don't get your way at 50. Yeah. Like, it's just not okay. Yeah. And I think that there's so many on that side that are engaging because they know how to be. They know how to use kind of the propaganda method to reel these young men in, teach them not how to be gentlemen, not how to be chivalrous, not how to be compassionate and caring and empathetic, but to teach them that it's always someone else's fault when something goes wrong. Mm-hmm. And there are so many of them out there. And if that's what your algorithm is, you become a neckbeard in the basement blaming women for all your problems.
True. Yeah.
And that's where I think it really goes wrong when people aren't expanding them. And when someone calls you out on it, like, I will get defensive. There was a time in my life where someone would call me, say something about my behavior, and I'd be like, screw you, I don't want to be your friend anymore. And then I would think about it. Mm-hmm. And like you said, like, sometimes we need called out on it. And you may not in that moment be able to think about it, but later when you're looking at your past and you're looking at your relationship patterns, because I would bet the one that you had the conversation with and said, hey, listen, I can't make you happy. They probably had a lot of failed relationships where people broke up with them because they were being too needy, or they were being too clingy, or they were being too like attached and expecting this person to be their everything. And you need to be able to live independently before you have a partner. Yeah. Like, you don't be that person that has to always have someone. Yeah. Because then you probably do have a lot of failed relationships because you're just being a pick-me and you're taking whoever comes along. And whoever comes along probably sees that vulnerability in you. They probably see that damage and they're going to exploit it. And it's going to end up bad. Like, that's why, you get in these abusive relationships and everything else, because there's a part of you that believes you don't deserve better. Mm-hmm. But you do. And even if it's being alone, get a pet. They're always happy to see you. Like, you deserve better than for someone to be talking to you like you're a piece of shit on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. Period. I don't care what they're going through. I don't care what is happening in their life. There's no reason for them to take it out on you. It's just so important to set those boundaries and to know what you like. And it was one of the reasons that I did stay single for so long after my horrible divorce, because I needed to work on me. Mm-hmm. I needed to get my house in order. I needed to make sure that when I was in a relationship, I was ready, that I didn't have my triggers anymore, that I didn't have this baggage that I was carrying. I always say everyone's allowed to carry on. You don't get a train car. You get a carry on. Like, there's some things you can't get rid of. Like, it's just with you. It's part of you. Yeah. It's with you. But I know how to manage what's in that bag. And I know how to help you as my partner manage what's in my bag. Yeah. Like, I'm going to give you the tools. I'm going to give you that nail, that hammer. Yeah. And you may have to hammer that suitcase closed to keep that baggage from interfering in our relationship. But I know that about myself. Am I perfect? No. I'm still going to act like a brat. I'm still going to get moody. I'm still going to say things that I don't really mean. But I won't be mean when I say them. But I may say some things that just pop out because I tend to be a little passive aggressive on occasion. It's not my best trait, but it comes out every now and then. And then I'm like, oh, but almost as soon as it leaves my mouth, I'm like, oh,
shouldn't have said that.
I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, let's start over on that conversation, and so it's just really important to know yourself, and you cannot get to know yourself when you're with someone, especially if you're with someone who is not there to encourage you to grow and change and be better. Mm-hmm. And most people don't want you to do that. Like we talked about in the first podcast, there's a lot of people in your life that when you start changing and growing and being a better person, they don't like that anymore. Yeah. And they're going to push back and they're going to act like toddlers, and they're going to fight even harder to try to get you to re-engage, to try to get you to message them back, to try to get you to show up, whatever it is that they're doing. The more you don't, they'll eventually stop.
Yeah.
And it's not because they care about you so much. It's because they've lost control.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. It's not about you.
A lot of it is control for sure, which is scary because are they ever going to work on themselves? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's one of those moments and you're praying and wishing for that, that maybe where you're at in your life will maybe spark an interest for them to look inner. And a lot of times it doesn't.
It doesn't.
And that is one thing I have learned just because I have done this. I was thinking, oh my gosh, everyone around me is going to want to, I'm just going to be like this leader, Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Some people are perfectly content being miserable.
Completely fine with where they're at. And the thing is I let them.
Yeah, that's okay.
And at that, I didn't understand that at first. And I think that was like definitely a lot of the lessons and the growing side of me of like figuring out that it's okay to just let them be. But then I have to let me be better.
Yes.
And rise above that. And that has been a hard lesson to learn.
Yeah, because we don't need to sacrifice ourselves for someone else's emotions. Like there is compromise in every relationship. Like I'm not saying that. Like relationships are not 50-50. They are 100-100. And you better show up as much as you can on your 100. But sometimes you may only be able to give about 60, maybe 20 on a rough day. But your partner with good communication can understand that. And they'll take up the slack.
Yeah.
But you can't live in that 20. You can't keep being in that 20 and expect them to keep pulling you out of that. Like there is a responsibility you have to yourself and your partner, if this is a relationship you want, to figure out what you need. And they can help you get there. They can't do it for you. Yeah. And you can't stay there and expect them to be okay with you being a whole different person than what they got with for a long period of time. And that goes into, and I'm not talking about when we have a major death or something has happened where you are just down for a little while, like, and that person is there to support you. That I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just day to day. Listen, I know that I have, like for me, I have seasonal depression. This is the time of year when I start being meh. Like I don't like the dark. I don't want to get up in it. I have an alarm clock that lights up my room because if it's dark in my room, not getting up. Yeah. Just not doing it. I tend to have some tendencies that my partner, the person I'm talking to, whatever it is going to know about me and say, listen, and when I'm doing this, you have every right to say, bitch, get up. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah. Like you're being that person. Stop it. Be like, okay, cool. I can do that. But the other thing is knowing that about me, like also one of my favorite things to do is lay on my couch and watch TV. Dated a guy for a while years ago. He was like, well, what do you do? And I'm like, I come home, I eat dinner and I watch TV. That's what I do. It's what I like to do. Well, you don't do anything else? Well, sometimes I play a game, I like to play my Xbox, whatever. And he's like, so you don't do anything else? And I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? For one, what am I supposed to be doing? And also you realize for 7 hours out of the day, I've listened to everybody's trauma. Yep. I have heard shit that I wouldn't even put in a movie for people to see. I want to watch some trash TV for a little bit. Yeah, disconnect. Give me some 90 Day Fiance. Yeah. Give me some Life After. I love me some Love Island. Like, give me some nonsense and let me just be. Yeah. He could not grasp that. Yeah. To him, I was being lazy. Yeah. And I'm like, that's your take on it. It's what I need, though. I need that disconnect. I don't need to watch. Though I do love true crime. Don't get me wrong. But that is not what I would go home and watch. That's not what I was doing. I need this, and I need my partner to understand that. Like you were talking about with the phone calls, I need you to know, like for you, you've got him in the chair. For me, I've got him in the office. Like, I need you to know that I may not pick up my phone, or you may see that I was active on something, but it's probably because someone from work messaged me on Messenger. Yeah. And I responded in Messenger to them. And yes, you may have sent me a text, but I didn't have time to answer that one. I needed to answer this one. Yeah. Like, so don't think that I'm ignoring you when you know that I'm not.
Don't assume anything.
Ever.
And especially when I'm communicating very clear. Like, I'm not communicating and lying. Right. I'm communicating and being clear. People really get real messed up about that because people also walk around with their phone a lot, or they have a job that they're able to set, and nothing with anyone that sets at a desk to work. But I have found that people that do have more of an office related job, like they do have a little bit more time to like look at their phone. Absolutely. So sometimes I'm bombarded a little bit with messaging, and I'm like, are you actually working? In the back of my mind, that's what I'm thinking. Right. But because I'm like, I'm a hairstylist, and everyone thinks that we do nothing but just like wave a color wand around, and then we're just able to just.
That would be pretty nice.
I would love to do that, but it is not. Just to be transparent about our job, it is not like that. So, and especially not right now. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm like, we're working. I'm working. Like, what? I don't really know. What did you expect when I told you I was going to be busy? I was booked solid all day. half the time I don't even eat breakfast or lunch.
Right.
So
and when I go pee, I don't take my phone with me because I've got somebody in a chair or somebody in the
and I'm
whatever.
In the bathroom, peeing. Like, what do you think I'm in there doing?
Right.
Like, it's just crazy to me. So the expectations that some people have are kind of crazy on that level.
Yes.
I mean, I have expectations for certain things.
Sure.
For sure. But when it comes to like the way that some people want to communicate throughout the day, I'm like, do you not work?
Yeah. And if you can, that's great. I can't. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the conversation I have to have a lot is I do not, some days I'm just sitting at my desk. Some days I don't have crisis. I don't have clients. I'm just doing paperwork. I can message you all day. Other days, I have back-to-back literal crises in the building. People who are suicidal.
That, right?
Well, yeah,
and that's
course.
what I'm saying. Like,
but some people are just like, well, but you could still. No.
Still what?
I still can't.
What would you like me to do? You're my assistant?
I'm sorry you want to die. Could you hold on so I can text this dude that's getting pissy because I didn't answer him?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry that you're dealing with your mental health crisis. Let me go deal with this man that sent me a dick pic.
Exactly. Like, bro, no, this is not going to work. And there's been a lot of times where I've stopped talking to people and I'm like, you know what? This ain't going to work. Because you cannot accept my communication style.
Boundary. Like, that is actually a boundary. When you are setting the boundary in communication of saying, hey, I'm unable to talk, that's actually us drawing a line in the sand, saying, I'll talk to you as soon as I can.
Yes.
I'm not trying to cut you off.
I want to talk to you.
I want to. I would love to set on
Until
my
you start
ass
acting like this
all day. I'd love to have $86 million in the bank to set on my ass and talk to you endless. But even so, I'm probably going to get bored.
Yeah, for sure.
So, no, I want to miss you. I want to tell you about my day. I don't want to talk about my day all throughout my day.
Right.
That's stressful to me.
It's so stressful.
It is so stressful.
And if you just want to send me a hey, checking in.
Yeah,
hey, checking in.
Yes, hey, I'm great. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you at 6.
I'll message you when I'm done. When I'm leaving work.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
But it is that, it's that communication. It's, and I preach it all the time. And I'm so glad you're on the same page with that. Like, it just tell me what you need. I'm going to tell you what I need. Mm-hmm. If you can't provide that for me or I can't provide that for you, keep it moving. I don't
Swap
like everybody.
on, baby.
I don't like everybody. You don't like everybody. It's okay.
That's fine. It didn't hurt my feelings.
We don't have to.
What hurts my feelings is when you ghost me and make me feel like I'm crazy.
Yes.
That's what actually, my feelings are actually hurt because I'm like, why'd they do that?
Yeah, what did I do?
Just say it. Yeah. Just tell me.
Tell me so I can learn from it. Like, really, I want to know what I did.
Going back to, it made me think of, you said that the guy was asking you what you did, like, and was questioning why you didn't do more. There was this guy one time that literally messaged me something similar, and it was more or less based around, he thought that I needed to be working out in the gym every day.
Oh.
I was very, it was like one of those where I'm like, wait, what? Because he asked me about my day, like, what do you do daily? And I like I said earlier, I get up super early. Mm-hmm. I'm very mindful. Like, part of my mental health and the way that I handle things is I'm a very routine person. Mm-hmm. So I get up really early. I have my coffee. I decompress in the mornings. I'm very moved by music. Mm-hmm. So I listen to very positive, uplifting music. I'm a Beethoven person, and I know that's funny that here I am telling about things that people probably don't know about me, but I love it. I love classical, like Beethoven. There's
a lot of science behind classical music.
It's very calming for me. It gets my brain moving, ready for the day. I have to be mentally charged to be able to walk into what I'm doing every day because I do have to be a yes person at work.
You have to be on.
I have to be on all day long. There are all these things that I have to do to get ready. So I'm getting ready in the morning. I do the same thing, work all day long, 90% of the time. I'm not taking a lunch. I'm getting off in the evenings, and I usually go for a run or a very long walk or something like that. I guess that wasn't enough. And the thing is should I be in the gym more? Yes. I need to be lifting weights more. My doctor and close friend is going to listen to this and agree. She wants me to be lifting weights 4 times a week right now. I'm working on it. Okay?
It's a process.
You heard me, ma'am. I'm working on it. Right now, I'm just trying to carve out time for, you know what I mean? Like, I've already done so many things, but I'm trying to, like, do better. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I guess it was just highly offensive that it just was not enough that here I am doing all these things.
Right.
This person,
on your feet all day, too.
On my feet all day.
You were on your feet
also,
all day.
We're running another business on top of this. We have a build that we're starting in a whole nother state that's 30 hours away. Okay. Like, and this person knows this, because we've talked, and because they asked me what I was doing. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, what are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing? I mean, like, not that I've never wanted to be that person too that was like, well, I do this and I do that. And, I do so much more than you do. But I'm like, sir, read the room.
Yeah.
Working 12 hours. Get up at 5 a.m. I'm going for runs after work. What?
Yeah. When am I going to do this gym time that you want me to do?
So you want me to get up at 4?
Well, yeah.
Just, go be a gym bro. Okay, which there's nothing wrong with gym bros. I love them. They're hot. I think it's great. I wish I could be that.
I mean, I'm a fan of the gym bro.
But I'm 5'6", 140 pounds. I'm trying, you know what I mean? I'm doing the best I can.
And that is not what you want to be.
I'm like, oh my Lord. You saw what I looked like.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not some big muscular dude. I'm a tiny dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, wear little boys' clothes sometimes. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, anyways, but it made me think of that. And I'm like, wow, there are really people out there that their expectations is they feel like that you don't do enough in their opinion. Mm-hmm. We don't live up to their standard of doing enough. And they're probably literally sitting on their couch in a wife beater eating fried chicken.
Probably. No, it always blows my mind too when there's like this expectation and I'm like, but I'm fine. Like you said, you've met me, you've seen me.
Yes.
You knew this about me and now automatic, and that's fine. If that's what you're looking for, go find it. Because I'm not it. Yeah. And I am too old to be changing too many patterns. Like, listen, I'll do a lot of things for love. But you start telling me how to eat and how to like, I am a solid out.
If you want to do that together, like us do that together as like a couple, that's great. I think that's cute. If you start trying to change me, like fully change everything about me, you're out. Mm-hmm. And I do not care if you are a celebrity. You're out.
Yeah. Don't tell me how to eat.
Unless you pay me a lot of money. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
throw me a couple bones.
Listen, whatever. That would get old too, but at least you might have a good savings account.
Could be.
Like, yeah, don't tell me how to eat. Don't tell me how to dress. Like, I've had plenty of people be like, your tits are too out.
What?
Like, what?
I have
other people
that.
Be looking. Okay. They've been looking my entire life.
I've heard that, like even like with like my married friends, they would always, they've said that their husbands would be like, oh, your clothes are too revealing. But then their husband walk in wearing, well, I've seen some of them wear shorts shorter than mine, and mine are 4-inch inseam right now. And their quads are hanging out. They're wearing tank tops and their muscles, but that's okay. Yeah. Or on the flip side, I seen my guy friends wear the tightest Wranglers that you can see. Every dimple, budge, budge, everything.
You know which side it's on.
Whatever, wherever that squirrel tail's hanging. But yet your wife's tits are too much.
Yeah.
Sir, everyone can see everything. And trust me, people talk about it. They do. And your male friends are talking about it.
You had to lay down to zip your pants up.
Like, but your wife is showing to.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. It's because we're made for the male gaze, and the men cannot handle any competition when it's not even competition. Like, I have big boobs. Yeah. It's just a biological fact. A lot of things that I wear look inappropriate, like just by nature. It's just how it is. But I'm also gonna wear the cleavage out. Like, the girls are gonna be girling. Like, look, it looks good. And if you are my man, you better be okay with somebody else looking at them, because they're going home with you.
I think that's my thing I was going to say next is, if my man decides that he's built well, not if you built bad, that's all I'm going to say. If you built bad trying to show it off, I'm going, we ain't doing that. But if you are built well and you want to show your body off, I'm going to actually hype your ass up.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to be like, you're so hot, babe. Like, I don't care if other men are looking at you. I don't care if women are looking at you. I'm taking your ass home. And I want people to be like, how'd he get him?
Exactly.
Like, I'm proud of you. That's mine over there. Like, I'm proud of you. Like, but on all aspects, like, that's how I am in a relationship.
Me too.
I am actually happy to be with you, and I'm going to show you off. I'm not going to parade you around. You know what I mean? Like, because I do think that some people do that. And that's not weird.
For sure.
But I'm proud of you. And if you want to show that off, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you.
If you're comfortable and confident.
Exactly. Now, if you like a can of busted biscuits, baby, I'm going to tell you that too.
But then you would help them dress better.
I am, because you know what? I do style people as well.
I know you do.
Yeah.
You'd be like, listen, I got you something.
I got you a new shirt.
I got you a new outfit for tonight.
And it's bigger.
Baby, you are no longer a large.
You ain't a large, baby. You an extra large. But you my extra large, and I like it.
And that's how it should be.
Exactly.
Like, your insecurities do not get to play on how I live my life.
No.
And I'm not going to let them.
No, not at all.
So you need to deal with it.
You better deal with it. Because I'm not the one.
I'm not the one.
That's where I'm like, oh, Lord.
Yeah. If I'm going to meet your mom and them, and you don't want me to, like, not that I ever would, like, in fairness, I would never go with my boobs out to meet your folks. But if it was something that you're like, and I'm going to say, well, what do you want me to wear? Like, how would you like me to dress for this event? Yeah. You know, if we're going swimming with a group of people, what swimsuit would you prefer? Because I've got them that cover a lot and don't cover much. Yeah. What is the occasion here? You know, would you rather me wear a swim shirt? Like, what makes you feel comfortable in that? Because these are your people. This is your life. I want to not give them a reason to side-eye me or to make them question you or whatever it is. You know, I'm going to be as respectful as possible when it's that type of situation. But if we're going out or we're just going out to dinner and I throw on something and the girls are out, the proper response is, damn, baby.
Yeah, you look good.
Let's get it. You know? Like,
you look good.
And you don't care that, because other men, it doesn't matter. And that's the thing that men, I think, don't understand, is it doesn't matter if I'm in a t-shirt or a swimsuit top. Men are going to look. Yeah. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing, because that's how it works. So, like, why are you mad about it? I'm going home with you. And if that ever becomes a conversation, then it won't be a conversation we have twice. Yep. I'm out.
That's a you problem.
It's a you problem. Go deal with your insecurities.
It's an insecurity for sure.
Someone cheated on me. Okay. What's I got to do with my tits out? Like,
that is one thing too.
Somebody could have cheated on you and you'd had the best relationship in the world.
I will tell you what I'm so tired of. Sick and tired of people trying to bring in their past thing into a new relationship. And even prefacing. They're going into it, saying it. When I say red flag, I run the opposite way now.
Yeah, same.
I don't even entertain it beyond that. Because why are you talking about that? Right. And why are you projecting your past on me just because someone else fucked you over? Right. That's not me.
No, it's a you problem.
That is a you problem. And you need to go get therapy. Call Leslie. Don't call me.
Yeah.
Because I'll hurt your feelings.
Get on BetterHelp. Somebody can help you.
You better call a therapist, because stop doing that. Stop bringing that shit into a new relationship. Yep. The thing is our past going to come up? Yes.
Of course.
It's going to. But be mindful of how you bring it up to your current. Learn how to bring it up appropriately. Yes. And also, when you can admit to me that you failed in some of it, is when I'm going to appreciate you.
Oh, for sure.
When you come into it pointing the finger solely on someone else, I run 96,000 miles an hour the opposite way. Because, motherfucker, you the problem.
You played a role.
You the problem.
Somewhere.
Not that other person.
No.
I hate to tell you, but 90% of the time, it makes me want to go, give me their phone number.
I would like an exit interview.
I'm going to call and get a Carfax of my own.
Absolutely.
Thank you. What is wrong with you?
Yeah. No, it's not always. So are there relationships where it is that other person's issue and they changed, something happened, and you, whatever, sure, maybe.
Yes.
But you still played a role in it. You still stayed, or you still didn't try to work on the behavior when it started happening. You didn't, like, there's a role that you played that may not be anything you could have done, but what did you not do? And that's what you carry with you. That's what you learn, is how should I have handled that better? How should I have got out sooner? How should I have noticed this more? Yeah. It's not always someone else's fault. And you have to be accountable for that. And if you can't, I'm the same. Like, well, bitches be crazy. Yes. And what did you do to make her act that way? Because if she started out acting that way, like if from jump you knew this about her and you still got in a relationship, that's a you thing. You don't get to call her name because you knew she was crazy when you started dating her. Yeah. And I've dealt with that. Like, well, yeah, she was doing all this before we started dating. Okay, so you went into a relationship with, you don't get to make her the bad guy.
Yeah.
You knew that. Does it make her behavior okay? No. But you knew that about this person or this guy or whatever it is. Like, you don't get to then make it their fault because you chose to be in the relationship with a person you knew had this history. And if you come in with your baggage, and you're like, well, I've done this, so I've been hurt before, so I don't do this. I'm out. You need to do all of the things with me because I'm not them.
Yeah.
But you can say, I tend to do this if we get in any kind of conflict, then I tend to withdraw or I tend to do these things and I don't talk about it very well. So what I need from you is to not let me do that. Mm-hmm. I need you to say, hey, I feel you're pulling back. We need to have a conversation about it, whatever it is. Like, you can come in with your issues, but you also better come in with solutions.
Yeah.
And let's see where we get with that. But if you're coming in like, well, this is who I am, cool, go be that somewhere else.
Yeah. Not with me.
Not with me. We've made it through another episode or two. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Come back next week for a new episode, and we will see you later. Make good choices.
Bye, guys.
For my producer, Jay Lindley, I'm Leslie Ross. Thank you all for joining us. Please send any questions or comments through the website, heytherapist.com, or email help@heytherapist.com. They may be featured on the show anonymously. Hey Therapist is an SEOK radio production and is for your entertainment purposes only. Thank you for joining us. Make good choices.